Potato crisps. God, this fucking UI is so unbelievably bad. It's insane. It's insane. In 2015 they were like, we got it with this one. And then when they re-released the game 3 times, they were like, we're never gonna change this. It's perfect. Ooh, don't scrap that. That's my bed. This UI can eat my nuts. Angry video game nerd ass. What the? This UI is like buffalo poopy dicks dipped in fuck you sauce. What the fuck? We need to go back to that kind of gaming rhetoric. I'm sick of people playing a game they don't like and being like, what? This game is a Didia sicko game for freaks who like grape and segs? No, man. We need to go back to like, what? This game is a bunch of diarrhea dick farts. This game's a bunch of poopy ass dickweed. What the hell? That was... What were they thinking? Yes, dude, yes! We gotta return. We gotta return to a better era. Damn, who put these damn bullet holes in the wall? Was that me? We gotta go back. What were they thinking? This is a bunch of poo-poo ass butthole dicks. What the fuck? I'd rather lick a donkey's butthole than play this poopy game for babies. Now those were the days. 32 bits? More like 32 bite my ass. I'm the gamer that doesn't fuck around. I'm the angriest gamer in town. And then there were like 50 clones of the guy, fucking irate gamer. Is irate gamer, sorry, can we get a wellness check on irate gamer? Is he still running a kids puppet account? Is that still what he's doing? It's been a few years. But can we get a wellness check on irate gamer is what I'm saying. Last I checked a few years back, he was making kids puppet shit, which is really funny because he was an angry video game nerd. Last post 3 weeks ago? What is it? Is it kids puppet stuff still? Or is that a separate channel? Does he still post on the original? An upcoming premiere? Hold on. I gotta see this. Holy, he still posts? What the? 172,000 subscribers. Look at his banner, man. Look at his banner. His profile, too. One person waiting. There's one person waiting in the Geek Time Show, Season 2, Episode 7, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, fucking, there's one person waiting. Don't go in there and mess with the one person waiting. Don't do that. That's not nice. Isn't Irate Gamer the guy who did the review of Mickey Mouse Funhouse? Like, come on, game developers. Wasn't that a Game Grumps bit? Maybe they were doing a bit based on him. I don't know. Damn, man. Come on. Mickey Mouse. This game's poo-poo ass dicks. They watched Irate Gamer. Who didn't, frankly? Damn, he still uploads on the regular, man. Okay, so he still uploads. This game's a bunch of poopy ass farts. We're making fun of it? Of course we're making fun of it. Oh, they were. I get it. Does he still do the kids puppet show shit? Does he still do... It was like Minecraft Steve puppet. That's what I need to know. No, man. Is this real? I searched irate gamer Puppet Steve and I got a video, the truth about Puppet Steve, in parentheses, his true identity, from fucking 8 years ago. No, man, did Kid YouTube turn on him? Did Kid YouTube turn on Puppet Steve? YouTube's most controversial Five Nights at Freddy's reviewer, and the fucking image is he copied, and it's a picture of Puppet Steve, Five Nights at Freddy's, and fucking Irate Gamer and Angry Video Game Nerd. No, man, what happened? Puppet Steve, he's alive! Holy fuck, Puppet Steve uploaded 3 hours ago. Puppet Steve uploaded 3 hours ago, man. He's got way more subscribers than Irate Gamer. Holy shit. He's reviewing Sonic Funko Pops and McDonald's toys. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, man. Listen. You know, he's definitely... He definitely has a career, okay? He has 172,000 subscribers on Irate Gamer. And that's a lot of people. Only one person waiting for the premiere. I can only assume there's a bit of a deficit between subscriber and active viewer, which is the trend. Puppet Steve has 1.8 million subscribers. Puppet Steve is fucking crazy. That's a lot of small children, for sure. No one older than 6 is watching Puppet Steve. But, like, that's a revenue stream, I suppose. It's gotta feel pretty bad for your baby YouTube channel to be doing so much better than your, like, actual YouTube channel. But then again, his actual YouTube channel is just a fucking decrepit copy of Angry Video Game Nerd. Like, it's not like it was high art to begin with. It's not like, oh, well, you know, Puppet Steve pays the bills, but his real passion lies with calling Mickey Mouse a fuckstick. I don't think so. I saw fanfic about Puppet Steve once. Winter, you are on corners of the internet that no one should be traversing. You're in a world that you should not be traveling. That's an insane thing to say. On a whim, like, oh yeah, no, I've seen that guy, like, from the Puppet Steve from the fanfic. That's crazy. Anyway, what was the other Angry Video Game Nerd lad? But Scott the Waz is not an Angry Video Game Nerd clone. He's a peanut butter gamer phenotype for sure. Who himself is probably like a JonTron. The normal Boots boys are different, although JonTron, we don't talk about JonTron. Game Dude. Do you remember Game Dude? You know, he's the game dude and he is so rude. He's the gamer with a bad attitude. He plays the games that put mankind to shame. They insult the brain because they are so lame. You know that guy? I don't know where that's stored in my brain. I can't fucking believe that shit is still up there. Remember that guy though? Remember Game Dude? Nostalgia Critic? A bat credit card? They gave him a bat credit card? They had the balls to give the greatest superhero of all time a bat credit card? Yeah, I fucking... They call it Mulan the Final War. Where's the Final War? I know all about Nostalgia Critic.
In some countries, this movie is called Mulan 2, The Final War. Where's the Final War?
To be fair, the back credit card makes complete sense. It does. He's literally rich, of course, and he would have a separate credit card for a separate identity. I'm starting to think this nostalgia critic fellow doesn't actually know a whole lot about movies.
7 million. Never leave the cave without it.
A bat credit card? They gave him a bat credit card? They had the balls to give one of the greatest superheroes of all time a bat credit card?
I'm starting to doubt his critic credentials, frankly. I mean, I watched his take of The Wall, and I thought it was pretty great, so I don't know where these baseless claims are coming from. Remember Nostalgia Critic The Wall? Remember that one? Remember that one? I remember that one. Sadly. Where's the final war? Yeah, probably. I don't watch Game Grumps or Oni Plays anymore. I graduated from middle school in like 2017. I just don't watch them anymore. So that was a little insulting. But like, I mean, you know. Remember Star Wars? I remember that. Anyway, Game Dude. Remember Game Dude? Whatever happened to Game Dude? I mean, I know he stopped doing video game reviews after he, like, stalked his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. And, like, he went to, like... Everyone always says he went to Mexico. They always say he went to... They went to Mexico. Like, he fled the country because the police were gonna arrest him for stalking his girlfriend. They always say he went to Mexico, but I think he just went to Alberta. I think he's just in, like, rural Alberta. But he is drinking out of a coconut in the video where he rants about how he's, like, on the run for stalking his girlfriend. I don't know. Was he in Mexico? I don't know. I mean, I remember thinking he went to Mexico, and then I heard he went to China, too. But maybe he didn't. Maybe he just wandered around, like, Toronto. Did Game Dude go to Mexico? There are mixed opinions whether Game Dude fled to Mexico. Thanks, AI Overview. He got sued, fled the country before the court date. Maybe he did go to Mexico. I'm so unfamiliar with the lore here. People don't know about Game Dude? So Game Dude is like... He's like an angry video game nerd copy account. Game Dude. And he you know, he did his own thing. And then, like, he had this whole... He, like, stalked his ex-girlfriend or something. And... Which isn't good. Shouldn't do all that. And he just, you know, he kind of spiraled, you know? There's, like, a video of him, like, chasing a cop car on the streets of Toronto. He, like... He might have went to Mexico, but I think he just went to, like southern Alberta, maybe. But maybe he went to Mexico because he is drinking out of a coconut. And that feels very Mexico. It feels very white guy goes to Mexico coded. But I don't know. Either way, there's a video of him drinking out of a coconut where he fucking is losing his mind. There's the video where he's sitting in his backyard. And again, he's just laying out all the shit that happened with his girlfriend. But instead of talking to the camera, he's sitting in the grass in his backyard, filming the floor, and he has 2 toy dinosaurs that are talking to each other. It's a whole thing. This fascinated me for a time in my life when I was like 15 years old. Nowadays, I don't know. I think he's just Dude now. I think he's just like... He had his, like, breakdown, And, like, I think he probably just works at a Starbucks in Toronto now. He's probably just dude nowadays. The point is, I guess the point we're trying to get here is that this game is diarrhea poopy dicks, and I'd rather eat a buffalo's anus than play this poopy caca game.